Hey everyone, I'm Phil and this is the first devlog for my currently untitled game about surviving in an empty ocean while creating a world out of nothing. I'm making the game in Godot and using a sprite for the art. For future devlogs I plan on having a different format where I talk about the actual development, but for this one I'm just going to show a complete run where I start a new game and play until I've done everything. This is how the game starts. First thing I'm going to do is pick up some items from the sea, plant the coconut and start digging in the sand for items. These are going to be used for crafting and to help me expand the island in the future. At this point I see a coconut floating in from off screen and use the crafting menu to make some sand tiles so I can reach it. I also make some cobblestone tiles that I'll use later on. I then spend some time expanding the island and planting more trees. This happens a lot, so I'll be speeding it up for the rest of the video. At this point I decide I want to build a little house. This currently doesn't affect gameplay, but I plan for it to in the future. I also dig at the cobblestone for a little bit, but decide that I still need sand, so go back to digging that for now. My hunger and thirst bars had started getting low, so I broke some coconuts for food and drink as well as some other useful crafting items. Then I go back to expanding the island. Now I've collected enough coconuts that I can craft a sack to store some items so my inventory isn't so cluttered. After collecting some more resources I can make an axe out of shells. This is so I can chop down some of those trees for logs, which will help me progress towards my end goal of crafting a single piece of soil. I decided to wait until I have the other materials needed to make a compost bin before I chopped any trees down, so I collect a few more coconuts first. Once I have enough string, I chop down some trees and make my first compost bin. A lot of different items can be used to fill the bin, and I use coconut meat because I have a lot of it. The compost bins take 6 in-game hours to make compost, so all there is left to do at this point is wait to expand the island. This is where I harvest my first piece of compost. The bin opens behind the crafting screen this time, so I don't immediately notice it. Watching this back made me realise that I need some kind of indicator when something is interactable. Maybe a coloured outline. I've been putting off learning shaders in Godot, but I think this might be a good excuse. Here I decided I didn't want the path I made to get the first floating coconut, so I made a shovel and dug it up. Only after faffing around with my storage for ages though. After crafting the final piece of compost, I craft a soil tile, place it on the ground and complete the game. Then I break it and lose it because I forgot to make a dirt drop in the thing. Anyway, that's the end of my first devlog. I hope you enjoyed it and I'd love to hear what you think of my game so far.